Forever. Dog.
What are all of your favorite animals, or animals that, if you were to describe your personality in an animal?
Chipmunk, shark, tiger for me. Sharks,
Okay.
because I am just like simply obsessed with sharks. I do believe that the megalodon does exist, or it definitely did in fact
Right,
exist.
but how
I
does
think
that-
they're still out there.
What's a megalodon?
Tigers, because they're just freaking. What's a megalodon? Are you serious, Ashley?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Megalodon is like basically a supersized shark, like giant shark, like bigger than you could ever imagine.
It's like a myth and legend, but Mac believes in it.
It's not. They're real.
You think it's like out
Monthly-
there thriving.
Guys, there's something going on, definitely.
Where did Mac go?
I don't know if. Oh, I'm not sure.
I'm here.
Oh. Hello.
I am here.
Okay, what are you doing?
We can't see you.
We can't see you at all.
I turned my camera off.
Okay.
Why?
I have a reason.
Okay.
I'm on a little trip, and I might have forgotten my mic. But
You
as
sound
a
like you're
true-
in space.
Yeah, you sound so
Where
far
is
away.
the trip?
And I
on a
actually
little
went
trip.
on, similar to the submarine expedition, there was actually one that was going up to space. I didn't know how to tell you guys. You
You didn't know how to tell us that you're a billionaire?
Yes, this is really awkward. There's really no ethical way to do it or say it.
Get your bag, Mac. I think if
Okay.
you want space money, get your space money. You know what I mean? If you
Okay,
want
guys, I'm gonna be-
subspace money.
I'm unprofessional in the fact that I went on a trip and I forgot my mic. I'm on a birthday trip for my girlfriend. I am professional in the fact that I troubleshooted it.
Wait, can we pause for a second? I know you're in space, but can we just congratulate Mac on the hard launch?
Oh, wait, there was a hard launch? Oh, wait, you mean into space?
How do you soft launch into space? Is that just jumping?
That was hilarious, Alayna. Yes.
I thought it was
Yeah,
a hard
everyone
launch because I
was-
saw some chatter in the Discord being like, "Oh, like hard launch." Did you not hard launch?
It wasn't meant to be a hard launch, but like I think the thing is the people that know.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, it's pretty obvious, but I'm not gonna come out and say it. So
Okay.
you know,
I
I
wasn't
don't know
sure.
that
She's,
it's a
like,
launch that
making
would
videos
shoot you
in
into
your
the
clothes.
atmosphere, but it's definitely a launch that, you know, would be like more of a commercial flight, I think.
What are you even saying
Okay, guys,
now?
as a professional, I went to the nearest Target and I troubleshooted my mic situation.
Yeah.
And
For the listener
I
at
found
home,
a solution.
we still cannot see Mac. Just
Yeah.
to be clear, we're still
Well,
just...
you're about to.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn my camera on, and it is what it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Astronaut Mac Dexter.
Oh, wow. Mac is full gamer in space. What's
Okay.
happening? Why?
Are you gonna?
Why?
I
This
feel.
is the
Are you
only
gonna call
mic
us?
I could find.
Are you gonna
this
call
is
us
the
the
only
F
mic I could
slur? Are you gonna call us the F slur and then yell kill shot? Because that looks like what you're about to do.
Well, I have been waiting for my sandwich for about 20 minutes. I don't really know why there are girls in this gamer chat.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can hear
I don't know
our
when that happened.
voices. Is that a girl? Wait, is that a girl?
I have a bit about being misgendered by boys playing Call
Oh,
of Duty, calling me the F slur, and I'm like, oh, okay, because they thought I was a boy with like a high voice, and I was like, okay, not quite, but like weirdly affirmational.
Like I'll take it.
They thought you were a gay guy.
Yeah, they thought I was a
Yeah,
gay
they're
guy.
like, you sound a little
That's
twinky.
hilarious.
I am a little Twinkie. All right, well. This is what we got today. I will also say my tech is not great today. I had a bunch of footage that I'm offloading onto my computer, so I only have my webcam today. So sorry about that.
Okay. My hair is
Wow.
wet.
And Alayna's hair is wet.
Oh, wow.
And
My hair is
Alayna,
wet.
also reflection of the ring light in your background, so the whole thing is sort of like, yeah.
That does
Yeah,
drive
kinda.
me absolutely. It does actually bother me. And I tried to put the door in a strategic place, not for you guys, but for the viewer at home. I put the door strategically so it's like blocking the reflection of my computer because it actually irritates me to like be able to see.
No way
what-
that bothers you. That's so weird. That I would never expect that level of perfectionism from you. That's crazy. I would never, ever believe that. That's
I
wild.
hate that I only have the one door, so I can't block the ring light. You can still see the friggin' ring light, but at least
ring light.
But
I
at
love how
least,
Ashley's tech issues are just how I normally shoot the episodes. She's like, ugh, I have to use my webcam today. I'm like, oh my god.
What are you doing in Kansas City? Kansas City is a cool city. I like Kansas City.
Yeah, we're actually loving it. I just wanted to do like a quick trip for my girlfriend's birthday to get out of the good old Springfield Mo, and this and St. Louis are like the two closest cities, and I didn't want us to fly anywhere because we're about to like be moving, so I didn't want to do something like extreme. And this is close. And on the way here yesterday, we stopped at a gas station, and there was a cat, and the cat like came up to us, and I have to send you guys videos. The cat came up to us, and he was like rubbing, and like we were like, hi,
what did he
little
look
cat.
like?
He looked like a tiger, like
Yes,
I can't
orange.
pull
We
pictures,
love
I'm
an
afraid.
orange stray.
no, he was like brown,
Oh.
So
like okay, so he
not a
he
tiger.
actually didn't
Not
look
a
like
tiger.
a tiger.
Not
at all.
like a tiger.
Where did I get that?
he was just
maybe-
a tabby cat.
Can I be completely honest? He looked like a cat. Like what you think of when you think of a cat, that's what he looked like.
Got it.
The black stripes, the
It's a tabby.
gray
Tabby.
Gray tabby.
perhaps
Oh, it's gray.
First, you said brown.
So
Gray.
just even further from a tiger.
Some might
The
say
thing is
gray.
that it actually was a dog, and when I say dog, I mean turtle. I saw a turtle at the gas station.
And it looked exactly what you picture when you think of a turtle. It was like that, except it was also a giraffe.
It was a giraffe.
That's
actually.
that's
Like,
exactly what it looked like.
when you think of giraffe, I think we all think dolphin, and that's what it was.
Absolutely. I'm right
course.
with you. I'm right with you.
Of
And
course.
when we think dolphin, we think like fish in a bowl.
Wait,
The gas
what are
station
your
had a
guys'
fish tank.
wait? What are your guys' welcome to the Chosen Family podcast?
Oh, hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome back.
Welcome back to our server. Welcome to the server, gamers.
No, I like it. I never get to be on gamer servers. I want to be a part of it. Teach
No,
me how
you
it
do
is,
not.
Mac. I want to be a part of it.
I don't know how to do it. We're gonna be doing questions. So I'm gonna be like, go in for the kill, Ashley. Give us the nugget. Come on, nuggets. Nugget.
Nugget.
Kill
That
shot. Kill
sounds-
shot.
Okay. We are your chosen family. We
yeah.
gather
Hello,
around the
everybody.
dinner table every week to answer your questions because you are gay or maybe you're straight, but either way, you don't have a family, you little orphan bitch. So now you're here with us. We're going to take
we've
your questions.
evolved and
What?
included the straights intentionally.
Yes, I did.
I was shocked that you included the straights up top.
As someone who self-identifies as an orphan,
Oh no.
yeah, I think I'd rather be straight and have two parents. Cut this. All right.
No, don't cut that.
Cut
Don't
orphan
cut
bitch.
That. That was so good.
We're your chosen family. You don't have a family. You're either straight and alone or gay and alone. So thank you for being here, and we answer your questions every week. I'm your daddy, Ashley Gavin.
Oh, it's evolved. It's daddy now, and I'm your. Do I have to follow
full,
your?
full.
And I'm your mommy, Alayna Joy.
And this is our troubled, chronically online Twitch streamer.
I'm hot teenage brother. Some
Baby.
call me gamer. Some call me the best gamer of all the games that I play.
Some
Okay, so
call
you're
including-
very good at shit talk.
Stardew Valley.
Some call you Andrew Tate's biggest fan. And thanks for being here. This is every Wednesday, the Chosen Family podcast. Wait, I had a thing that I was going to say.
Okay.
What are all of your favorite animals or animals that you might like if you were to describe your personality in an animal?
I mean, I've been a cat lady from day one. I've always had cats, grew up with cats. I do love a good cat. And I love the big cats. I love small cats. I love the hairless cats. I really don't discriminate when it comes
I
to
bet
cats.
you do, Alayna.
Mac.
You built a career off that, didn't you?
Alayna, what animal would you be? I have such a great answer for mine. It's almost not fair how good my answer is.
Oh, see, maybe you guys should go. We need more time to prepare.
Okay,
you
here's
have a
mine.
Prepared answer.
Here's
okay.
mine.
Yeah.
I am a dolphin, and here's why.
Okay.
Because I work
Okay.
in show business and I have sex for pleasure.
Those are like really good reasons.
Okay, that's like really good.
That was really good.
I used
Isn't
to
that
say
so
when
good?
people would ask like what kind of fruit would you be, or like what kind of food would you be if you were a food, I used to say I would be an avocado because nobody knows I'm a fruit.
Alayna, that is hilarious. That's so
That's
clever.
really good. That's really good.
Thank you.
You should post
I'm gonna
that on
say that because I
TikTok.
don't have a good answer for animal. What animal?
Okay,
would it be?
I've got you. Chipmunk, shark, tiger for me.
Just an overachiever. We
The
have an
three of them.
overachiever of a son.
Sharks,
Okay.
because I am just like simply obsessed with sharks. I do believe that the megalodon does exist, or it definitely did in
Right,
fact
but
exist.
how
I
does
think
that-
they're still out there.
What's a megalodon?
Tigers, because they're just freaking. What's a megalodon?
What's megalodon?
Tigers because they're turtles.
Are you serious, Ashley?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Megalodon is like basically a supersized shark, like giant shark, like bigger than you could ever imagine.
It's like a myth and legend, but Mac believes in it.
It's not. They're real.
Did they ever find
They're-
skeletons of this thing? Is that why?
They find-
Why do
they
they
have
think it's
teeth.
real?
They have
Yeah.
teeth. They have megalodon
So
teeth.
something was massive. That's what she
Or
said.
maybe
There
it
was
just had big
something.
teeth.
There was something out there with big teeth
Yeah.
that swam,
Okay.
and I think it was a megalodon.
Well, how do
Is
we
that
know
what
it
right in.
where
swam?
you relate, or
Do you? Okay, you
it
guys
the
are asking me
teeth?
too many megalodon questions. I'm not.
How do
prepared
we
for
know
this.
it swam?
Based off the teeth? Though, if you guys could see my hands right now,
Well, but
I'm like gripping.
that doesn't. They could have. Like the Earth is so fucking old, man.
absolutely.
Okay, if you go on YouTube and you type in, like most recent megalodon sightings, and you watch them,
Oh, sighting. You think it's like out
Monthly-
there thriving?
guys, there's something going on, definitely.
Like,
Whatever.
you mean at the
Tigers
bottom
are
of the
just
ocean?
cool.
Like, you're...
And chipmunks, as a child, I hyperfixated on chipmunks for a solid 2-year period until I finally built a cage and caught one, and then I kept it in a hamster cage for a while until I
that's
thought that my younger
unkind.
sister released it. No,
Okay.
I wanted
That's
it as a
unkind.
pet. Guys, I can't handle this today because last night I had a dream that I had a chipmunk next to me and somebody hit a ping pong ball and it died. So I'll seriously
What?
start crying. I woke up very upset.
What?
I hate this
Max
plot
going
line.
through a lot today.
What is going on?
Do you have your period again, son? You're wearing the Bloom sweater. You're
I
wearing
just got
the
off of it
menstruation
actually.
sweater.
The truth is that I went downstairs and the continental breakfast is $22.
We've got another layer. We've got another
If you're
Okay.
gonna, this is why you can't eat at the hotel. Okay. You
I don't
can't.
eat enough breakfast to make $22 worth it. Breakfast is like, I'm not hungry in the morning.
Yep.
I'm a lunch and dinner girl.
Yep,
Sure.
same. I'm with you.
Anyway, can we stop talking about chipmunks?
I don't know what animal do you think I would be?
You? Oh,
Yeah.
an otter.
That's
You're
so
just
cute.
like cute. Like they float around on their back. They're like
They're
swimming.
just like just playing.
Although you should probably be like a mountain goat because of rock climbing, but you don't give mountain goat.
I could work on that.
Yeah, maybe also like with some hummingbird in there because I feel like you never stop
Oh,
moving.
I love
That's
a
so true.
hummingbird.
But like you're very like you're like equal, like you're just like kind of hovering. You know what I mean? It doesn't
Yeah.
look like it doesn't. You're never stop moving, but I don't think people would know that you were like, oh, my wings are actually quite tired. Like
it's
you're
not
not
like a
showing
frantic
energy.
energy.
Signs of fatigue, but like if you watched for a while, you'd be like, maybe that hummingbird needs to sit down. I don't know how that
sensing
hummingbird is
some
doing
sort
that.
of intervention happening here. I'm getting intervention
meaning.
vibes. This is
No,
supposed to be a
not
fun
in that way.
game.
But like, you do a lot of things. You do a lot of things.
I do a lot of things. Hummingbird, I like that. I like hummingbirds.
That's really cute.
I like that a lot. I thought about getting a hummingbird tattoo. Now maybe I have to.
Wait,
do it.
really?
Yeah,
Why?
That's definitely a
because
sign.
I really like hummingbirds.
Well, I'm a genius. I don't know what to tell you.
I've got the oak here, the oak fern, and then I thought maybe hummingbird on the other side.
That's really cute.
Anyone have updates?
Good read. Oh, updates. Oh my goodness. I am the reason my hair is wet is because
Oh, we were gonna ask.
is because I just came from a spin class and didn't have time to like do my hair and everything before we started recording.
You are girling this morning.
Well, so
I spin.
You do?
I
oh
do.
yeah, you Peloton.
I'm a Peloton girly.
You two
Okay.
are girling.
No one respects me.
No one respects your Peloton craft.
No one respects my Peloton. I Peloton 3 times a week because it's the only thing my
That's a
hips can
lot.
do.
Yeah,
You guys are intense.
that's a lot.
Yeah.
The bikes freak me out. I just run.
Yeah,
I can't
see,
run because of my joints. I used to
Fair.
love to run,
running
but
is
you know,
tough on
because
the
of the CP, I can't do the RUN anymore. So.
Wait, Alayna, I just totally interrupted your spin class lore. Do you wanna?
Basically, my update is that finally, like, now that my school term has ended, I'm like trying to
Congrats.
get back to taking care of my body, because I really didn't for like the whole term. That was the thing that kind of fell. I can't remember if we've talked about this already, but like that was kind of the thing that fell away, was like taking care of my body. So I'm trying to get back into it. So like I went climbing yesterday, went to a spin class. I'm like trying to get back to it.
I saw that you went climbing yesterday. I was so glad that you're finally able to get back
Yes.
into it. I bet that
Yes.
feels good.
It
Are you
feels
like?
so good.
Did you lose?
Yes.
You did.
Yeah, so
It was too long.
yesterday was the 3rd time I've been back, and I finally felt like I was kind of back in the groove, but the first couple times, like, still my endurance. The update is that I really need to figure out how to maintain some level of taking care of my body when I start
sure.
back at school again, because
sure.
it
Yeah.
really just fell off the rails, and it didn't feel good. So, how do I do it? Not sure yet, but I gotta figure it out. And that's my update.
It's so hard to do all the things and take care of your body, and you need to
Yes.
take care of your body and your mind. Otherwise, when you're doing all the things, you're not going to be good at the things anymore. It's so difficult.
And
It feels like that's the first thing that we all like neglect.
Yes.
right.
Yeah.
Like that's the easiest thing to be like, whatever. Like I don't need to deal
I just
with that
don't have
right
time.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that was okay for the summer term because it's a condensed term.
Yeah.
So it was short. So I knew that there was like an end date in sight. But starting
But
in
did that
September,
also make it more intense as well, or do you think it'll be equally intense in September?
Yeah, good question. So it was definitely more intense, which is kind of great because it was as intense as I was expecting. Yeah, basically it was more intense. Apparently it's not that intense regularly. So fingers crossed. We'll see.
Yeah. But I think also, like, do you
Hopefully.
ever do, I don't know what the fuck that sound is, but do you
Yeah,
ever
me
do,
neither.
do you ever do like more intense, like high intensity short workouts? I found that really helps me with time.
Yeah, it's a good
I know
idea.
it's not as fulfilling.
The
but, like,
motivation
I
is
know.
lacking.
But at the end of the day, if it's just like, oh, this fights the brain poison, like I'll do the. This is the antidote to the brain poison that's killing me. So I have to take my vitamin to fight the brain poison. That's how
Okay,
I
yeah.
think of it.
Well, so sorry, I'm taking up so much time here.
No, you're fine.
The last thing that I'll say is that so again, I've moved. I won't shut up about it over the whole internet, but it's really impacted my schedule.
Yeah.
And I haven't set up my hang board yet. So that's also a piece of it, is that usually if I don't have time to go to the climbing gym, I can do a fingerboard.
It's sort of like if you just don't check your phone in the morning and then you just like hang off a board for 30
Yeah.
seconds. That
Yeah,
can
you got to
really,
get your hang time in.
You got to get the
then
hang
I'm
time
cured.
in. That fixes everything, and then you're cured.
Yeah.
I think that's my plan going back to school, is I'm just going to not look at my phone for 15 minutes and then do a little hang board, and I can quit the meds.
With the meds after that.
Okay,
Yeah.
how are you guys? That's my update.
You know, guys, not much going on up here in space. Views are crazy. Views are crazy for
views.
sure.
But not a whole
Crazy
lot
views.
to do.
Right.
Yeah,
like the
I'm a
planet,
little
the
bored.
planet, the planet. I get it.
I
It's
know.
beautiful.
I know.
It's there. It's a circle. I've seen the pictures.
Yeah. There's not much to climb around here. Like a couple of the walls, I'm like, okay, like V4. But
The Spaceship
just
walls.
the spaceship walls.
That's that would be some slab climbing.
Oh,
that would be
you have
slab.
no
The
idea. When
spaceship
I'm
wall?
outside the space mobile,
Yeah.
and that
Slopers.
zero gravity.
It's just like slopers all around.
No, I'm just like, whoa. Like, I am fully floating.
Wait, you get to leave the ship?
I guess I don't know why we
Yeah.
didn't think of that. Climbing would be very easy in space.
Right. So V4, no, it wouldn't be a V4.
So, no, you guys just don't get it. Because it's also, like, mentally. Like, it's a mental
get
V4 is what it is.
Right.
It's, like,
In
physically,
what way?
it's, like...
It's like
it's
scary.
like- Yeah, no, it's, like, really
Yeah.
intimidating. Like,
It's like they say trust your feet, but like you're like trust
my
the
feet are
anti-gravity.
floating. Yeah, I know. I'm like, I don't have feet right now.
Yeah.
Like,
There's
it's-
literally no feet.
You really just wouldn't get it unless you were like a billionaire like me and then went into space. It's just you really can't understand it until you experience it, and that's why I'm trying
Right.
to make this experience accessible for everyone.
Yeah, you're trying to share your experience.
You're
Yeah,
trying to make
yeah,
going to
right.
space accessible for everyone, Mac?
I am.
I think that's really noble.
That's
How
what
are
I
you
said.
doing that exactly?
You know, like Elon Musk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally
Yeah.
following. Yeah.
He mostly handles it. I'm just the lesbian secretary.
He mostly handles it.
He mostly is handling it, and I'm just up here kind of guinea pigging right now. So
We should tweet at him. Thank you for letting the lesbians into space.
I actually
That's the best
can't.
thing
I don't
you've
have
ever
premium
said.
Twitter, so I can only look at the 600 tweets a day per his new laws.
Can we talk about this for a second? 600
It's pretty wild.
tweets. That
Oh,
is
I don't know the
so
reference.
many
What's happening?
tweets. You have to pay now for Twitter if you want to look at more than 600 tweets. And I'm like, who is looking at 600 tweets? Who?
It is a lot,
The billionaires.
but also that's a wild thing to do.
I mean, this makes sense
Yes.
for the rest of his business model. I mean, yeah.
I stopped going on Twitter.
Yeah, I don't
I
have
know.
a Twitter anymore.
It's like Twitter is just, it's a mess right now.
Sorry, can I ask you one more question? Because you mentioned climbing, and now I want to know how, when you say V4, is that kind of where you're at, or like tell me about
So-
your climbing? Where are you at? How you doing?
Right now, oh my gosh, this is so fun because we're
Oh,
about
did
to
you
go
do your
try a rock
passport?
climbing gym before this.
Did you do your passport?
Do you need
Mac.
a passport to go to space?
You said.
Babe, I
oh,
forgot
good
to get my
question.
passport.
Pause.
Wait a minute. Hold
Time
on.
out. Time
Very
out.
important question.
Do you need a passport? Do you need TSA pre-check to go to space? What
Border
documentation do
control
you need to?
For space.
Yeah, especially like because it's international. Well, it's not even international. It's extra planetary,
Interglacial.
galactic.
Galactic. There's the word. Thank you. That's the word.
Interplanetary.
Intergalactic.
No, because we're not going to other galaxies. We're staying in the Milky Way. Actually, we are still in the Milky Way.
We're living in a single galaxy.
Megalodons exist.
But
Not cool.
that's funny. Anyway, sorry. Continue. Just food for thought.
I'm feeling super good about it. My technique's getting better, but I'm having to think about it a lot because I like started climbing and was just like, I'm just gonna use my arms, and now I'm like, I need to use my feet
Yeah.
because I'm getting higher and I like have to use my feet. And also, this is crazy. When I'm in the cave and
Yeah.
I use my feet,
Yeah.
it's
Oh.
easier
Whoa.
than when
who
I
would've
just
thought?
use my arms. Like
Who
it
would've
actually
thought?
helps a little bit.
Yeah.
It's crazy,
4
actually.
points of contact
Um,
versus 2.
I know.
Turns
What?
out
I-
campusing
I
hard.
find my feet helpful for all kinds of things.
3 times a week on your Peloton.
Yeah, walking is a big
Good
thing that I
save.
do with my feet.
Like, what grade would you say that is? Like, what's
I
your,
would
what's
say-
your grade?
I would say my grade at walking is I'm actually a funny little walker, so I would give myself probably a D or a C.
Funny little walker.
Funny little walk.
Well, because of my joints, my feet
Yeah.
stick out.
You just made me think of that lizard that gets up on his back legs and like walks super fast. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I'll find a
Yeah.
video of it.
Oh,
it's
I think
really
so.
cute.
So you're like a little V1 walker. You're
Yeah,
like
I'm a
walking
V1
like
walker
a
for
V1.
sure. I would actually say I'm a V0, and I would like it to be flat. But sorry, continue. You guys keep doing your talk about this.
Okay, I'll make this quick.
You keep doing your talk about this.
I have nothing to contribute. I have nothing to contribute to this. I mean, like,
and I
truly
wonder
nothing.
if the listeners,
You guys
listeners
go.
may also be like,
Yeah,
stop
listeners, if
talking
you want
about
us to
this.
not talk about this, then say it.
then say
No,
it.
no one's gonna say that. They're gonna be like,
Say
you guys
it.
live
Don't
your best
hold it in.
lives.
I'm glad you're feeling good
Anyway.
about it.
I'm feeling great about it. Yeah,
Let's do some questions.
Oh, somebody actually emailed me a question the other day, and I saved it because I was like, I know this isn't from the Patreon, whereas usually we take questions from the Patreon.
Patreon.com/Chosen Family Podcast.
I'm glad when you guys said that because my sticky note that has the full thing written out correctly is at home.
What are you guys doing in Kansas City?
Yeah.
Today we're going rock climbing and then we're going shopping and then we're gonna go get dinner. But the area we're in is just like so cute that we just want to like walk around. We were only supposed to be here. We were supposed to leave today, but we extended it a day. We're being bad.
No, that's
We're being
good.
so bad.
No, that's good.
It's so fun to go to a hotel with your lover. That was
I
gross.
know. It's really yeah. Why did you say that?
I literally
This is our baby
never-
child.
I have never said the word lover sincerely in my entire life, but that's but it's really fun
hesitation.
to go with a significant other to a hotel, even if it's in the area that you live. It can be really, really fun. It's like a fun
Yeah.
little.
I want to see you course
It's
correct
really
from
fun.
that. Like from lover, because you went to significant other.
Yeah.
Next is like with your side piece. It's so
Comrade.
fun.
you
so
know
fun
that I
to go
love
to-
going to the hotel with my side piece.
So this one actually came in my email. Usually we take them from the Patreon. But this person said, I'm curious what you feel and think when envisioning yourself as the opposite sex. Do you feel an ick, uncomfortable,
Oh,
unfazed?
I love this question.
Right? Because it's
Yeah.
it's really good. Personally, I feel somewhat unfazed as I would still be the same person, and I'm starting to question my identity. So I just wanted to compare what a variety of people would experience with that.
Wow, that's a really good question.
Right? That's why I
will
saved it.
start by saying I don't think there's like a concrete answer to this. This is like such an unhelpful thing to say, but I would say this is just like sort of in the way that fantasy does not dictate your sexuality. I don't think imagination necessarily dictates your gender.
Yes.
That
Good
being
point.
said, I'm one of those people because I remember this vividly from high school. I was a peer leader. So when I was in 12th grade, there were a bunch of us that like taught little like lessons to the freshmen or whatever. I'm like a camp counselor at heart. So I've done so many of these. And at the time,
Identified camp counselor.
No, for real. At the time, I remember there being like one of these activities where it was like you could bid on these different experiences and you had like a pile of fake money that you could bid. And one of the experiences was like a month as the other gender. And I was like, I want to do that because as like a feminist, I'm genuinely interested in what it would feel like to move through the world not being a woman. So like to me, that was so fascinating. And I remember everyone being like, that's weird. And I was like, you're just saying it's weird because I'm obviously gay. But you're just
showing.
You're being homophobic. This is genuinely interesting. And I think today, because, I'm a little older than you guys, I think today it would be very different in a classroom. I think people would have more curiosity.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it never like made me feel euphoric and it never made me feel yucky. I will say like the imagination of it was like from a place of curiosity about like what it would feel to experience the world through that lens and through that like being perceived that way.
Through that privilege.
Or not even. I think like honestly, I've been reading from trans men some really interesting articles about men and loneliness. Like there's just so many different things that you can learn from having an experience like that. But my point is when I think about like my body, like when I do the thought of experiment of like not having my boobies or like having a wee-wee, that actually if I like
Every
go
time
and
I'm
boobies.
actually referring to a penis, like
My
someone
boobies.
needs to make a montage of all of the things that you have called a penis, other than a penis.
a flimsy bit that
Yes.
I currently don't have.
Yeah.
that makes me feel like a little, when I visualize it, that then I start to feel like, oh, I don't like that feeling in a way that I'm like very grateful to be in the body that I'm in.
Yeah.
So, but that's only if I do like a very intense thought experiment. Like, and I do those sometimes for comedy, to write about other people's points of view and like really intensely think about what an experience might be from someone else's perspective. And that one doesn't make me feel good. That's my take on it.
Yeah, I think the point you made about fantasy not actually dictating identity is really important, because I think that can be confusing for a lot of people. And maybe this is adding to the confusion if somebody's listening and they're like, oh no, I thought that my fantasy meant XYZ. But there are lots of people who fantasize about things, whether that be sexually or within their gender expression, that doesn't dictate like who you are as a person, or like mean that that's what you actually want in your day-to-day life. People fantasize about all sorts of things that they don't actually want. Right. So that's a really important distinction, and I'm glad that you said that. I think I feel, if I picture myself as a man, I don't like it. Like, I don't like the way it actually does make me feel icky. So, yeah, that's my pretty short answer. I agree. The
what
body.
do you like, Alayna?
She likes my boobies.
I like
My boobies.
My boobies.
My
the
boobies.
parts that I have. I enjoy that. It makes me feel powerful. It makes me feel like embodied.
Powerful.
So it does, yeah.
That's
I
so.
do.
I think like, I mean, Mac, answer the question, then we'll come back to this, because I think that's like really interesting too.
I think that it's a good thing for you to think about at least once, because I feel like you can learn about yourself. And like, obviously I'm somebody that presents more masculine, so like I've had that internal thought process with myself of like asking myself, would I want to, like, is it something where it's just a presentation thing, or is it more than that? And I'm with Alayna, like when I think about not having my boobies, I don't like that. So like, if I think about if I was a man, I don't like that thought. So I wonder if it's more complicated for people that like maybe there's something there. How do I say what I'm thinking? For people that maybe there's like
a different gender than cis.
Yeah, I wonder if that conversation in your head is like a little bit more complex.
Absolutely. Well, and imagine if you're non-binary, maybe that's where this unfazed word, I also like that word in the email. Do you feel unfazed? You know, perhaps that's more of the experience, is like, well, I don't know. I'm not really connected to either of the binaries. Yeah.
It's interesting, like, as someone who does not feel, there are, like what you just said, it makes you feel powerful. Like when you refer to, like, I don't have that experience, like, at all. Right. Like that's not like, but I do like connect to my quote unquote feminine body, you know, I'm using these terms very loosely, features in a way that like makes me feel good. Like I love, like, this is going to sound weird. One of the things that I think if I were to do like one thing that my shoulders, like I like that I'm like my build is small and like slender, like that makes me feel like, I know that's like such a strange thing, that the part of femininity that I'm like gravitated to. Yeah, it's not unquote. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like it's a different form of it. So but and I, you know, it's just interesting because for some people, you know, like having, you know, excuse me. I like that you're pointing out like feminine things that aren't attached to traditional views of femininity, because like
and,
that
like,
is
what
a
those
part.
Body parts are.
No one. I like being small. Like small. Like I enjoy that. But I also like that I'm. You know what I mean? But like for me, my boobies are not something that I would be like this makes me feel powerful in my femininity. You know what I mean? It's like different
Yes.
pieces of it. And
Yes.
so
Yeah.
that can be really confusing for people, I imagine, because like there's all different ways to connect to your body and your gender and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if probably not everybody, but I wonder what answers we would get if you asked just like a vast array of people, what about your body makes you feel powerful? Like,
Okay, this comment section is about to be so fun.
Yeah, because I
Comment.
wonder if like obviously people would say different things, but we would probably get really surprising answers. Like, where in your body do you feel powerful? Where is it a body part? Is it a way that a form of movement? Like, where can you find your
Makes me feel like we're on a retreat.
power? I like it. No, because I do. Yeah, that's something that I've connected
A
with.
retreat to space. I'm sorry, I missed the opportunity there. Mac is really on a retreat.
Yeah.
Did I miss something? Are you guys billionaires now?
I like that there's also a photo of a plane behind you. Like you're literally at Boeing. You're literally at Tesla right now in like a conference room.
Yes, this is my first plane when I was just a baby.
And now that I'm a teenager, I get to go to
And
space.
now that I'm still baby, I am a billionaire and going to space.
Got my
No, but
spaceship
Mac,
now.
do you have like a something in your body that makes you feel powerful?
Ooh, probably like my arms and my shoulders. I really like having like muscular arms and shoulders and my back.
See that like when I
Mac is punching
right before the
camera.
pandemic when I was pre-EDS falling apart and in the best shape that I had ever been in, when my arms started getting bigger, I was like, nope.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Like I did not. I like feeling. I don't know like how to describe it, but I just
Like a little
really-
dainty.
Yeah, like there's some daintiness, okay, in my.
Like a little dainty.
Oh, I don't think a lot of people necessarily notice about me, but I am actually, I'm quite a delicate flower. So that's something that I like about myself.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
yeah,
I'm a
See, and
delicate flower.
I think I like the opposite. Like, I think I like that people might look at me and think, like, oh, she's small, and, like, yeah, maybe would think, oh, she's a bit quiet, maybe a bit dainty, whatever. And then I'm like, hell no. Get me on a
You
climbing
look at them
wall.
and you say, "Catch me on the hangboard."
that's
yeah,
so
it's
funny.
like,
'cause
catch me on the fingerboard.
for me, it's like I think people, you know, I'm in an open relationship, and sometimes people will meet me at the meet and greet or meet me off stage, and be like, I didn't know that like you were soft.
It would be so funny if, contrastly, people showed up and they were like, "Damn, Ashley's like built as fuck." Like, can you imagine if you were just like bulked up?
Yeah, like, whoa, Ashley's jacked.
That's hilarious. I was gonna say, I feel like I'm in this place right now where I'm like finding what I'm comfortable with as far as balances of like
Yeah.
things that make me feel masculine versus things that make me feel feminine, and like finding my middle spot of what like what I like. Like, for example, I got a haircut a couple weeks ago and I asked her to go shorter than I wanted, and she did what I asked and she did a great job.
Yeah.
But I got home and I was like talking to my girlfriend and I was like, this is too short. I don't like this. Like, I don't like how masked this looks.
Yep.
And so I'm like finding my special spot
Yeah.
of like, what do I like? What's too far to one side? What's too far to the other side? But then when it comes to like muscles and stuff like that, like, I'm like, babe, doesn't my arm feel bigger? Like, doesn't my muscle look big? And she's like,
It's
yeah.
so
it does."
interesting. Listener, I would love to
It
know in the
is.
comments. Like, I would love to hear
What's your special spot?
what feels powerful. Like, I'm even imagining, because I know all three of us have kind of said, like, muscles and, like, you know, being small or whatever it is. I also, you could go across the board. Like, you could go across
I have some
the
ones
board.
that I haven't said because I fear their reaction.
Yeah, okay. You want to try it?
But like, one thing that when women notice on me,
yeah.
like my freckles or my mouth, my
Oh.
smile, which I think
Yeah.
are quite feminine, and like I don't think
Uh-huh.
people even realize it until that I'm like, that I'm a little bit like, yeah, I know. I know that.
I know.
I'm aware of the situation.
I've heard. Actually, I have heard.
Because that's one like I specifically, yes, like that one.
You love it, yeah. Oh my god. Okay, listener, yeah, write in the comments like something that you've. I don't like the I think the language of like, what do you love about yourself is overdone, but this idea of kind of like power and feeling good in your body. I'm curious.
I like it too.
And I'm also I'm thinking about like women. Like I'm just thinking about women across the board.
People,
and I'm like, I just want to be clear that like this is an across the board, all types of women. Like,
I don't give a
power?
shit. I want to hear the straight men write in about this. Honestly, I'm not joking. I want to know because I want to hear if it's different than like, you know what I mean? Like maybe some of our male listeners, like maybe they have things that are like traditionally more feminine parts of, like this is so hard to talk about, but listener know where I stand on this. Maybe there's some dudes that are like, I really like that I have I don't know, maybe they're freckles. I don't know, a delicate collarbone. I don't know. Something. Yeah.
And possibly there are straight male listeners that have never thought about this.
Yeah.
So
maybe.
like invitation. Think about it.
And doesn't it suck for men? Sorry. I feel so bad for men that they have to go to the gym all the fucking time in order to be like, their masculinity is defined by their mass. Like they literally have to like bulk up to be attractive to certain people. And it's like, God, that is a lot of hard work. That is so hard.
And to have like something so integral to potentially integral to an identity be tied into like one thing. There's like one. It's a lot.
Well, this has been an episode. What do you think that we
did it?
What do you think that we ate?
Well, I would hope that you guys would have made me a sandwich while we were filming this.
No, I think we ate that like mush that they eat up in spaceships.
They have freeze-dried ice cream.
Freeze-dried ice cream?
Oh, okay.
It's gone. I ate it all.
That. Oh, rude.
I'm actually like really hungry up here.
I'm actually really hungry up here. We're actually like really low on food. Like, I'm glad you guys brought it up.
I didn't want to talk about it unless you guys brought it up.
I didn't want to appear weak, but if you guys could send help, that would be great.
We actually haven't eaten in days.
I'm actually starving. We also are being controlled by a PS5 controller, actually.
Oh, no.
Coincidentally.
Oh, no. Okay, thanks for listening, everybody. Every week. Every Wednesday.
Chosen Family is a Forever Dog production, hosted by Ashley Gavin, Alayna Joy, and Mac INGEMI. Edited by Danny Jewell, executive produced by Mariah Nicholas. Forever Dog Productions is Joe Cilio, Alex Ramsey, and Brett Boehm.
Forever.